Hi there, so finished 2-2 today against Tottenham. Your thoughts on the game?
Disappointing, we didn't lose, but, needed to win today and just for the season, but can't complain with the performance overall. Draw is a fair result today, unfortunately. But,
Yeah, I think what you said is a clear point, but I feel like if Rice got injured, I think, and as a result, Jorginho coming on, that sort of changed it in midfield anyway, and then he got the ball taken away from him. Yeah, and then as a result they scored. So we got to work on the midfield now with the injuries. Definitely.
We saw the injury for Trossard before the game as well, with Martinelli out already.
Yeah.
We've got quite a few injuries at the moment, Partey, Timber.
Definitely.
It's unfortunate for us, but do you think today as well, the Champions League game took a lot out of us and we were a bit tired because they had a 4 weeks rest? We seem to lack intensity compared to how we normally play.
Look, they're playing. They've got the players they've got, and they're playing a press. And we weren't 100% in our press today. Maybe that was Wednesday. Tiredness. Eddie playing down the middle, Jesus coming in, and Onivio on the wing, and players did look a little bit. They weren't quite as sharp as we were on Wednesday, and having a rest helps. Them. Unfortunately.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think Eddie, even though he didn't play in the Champions League, he looked tired. I feel like he looked more tired today. Jesus playing on the wing wasn't as effective as if Martinelli was playing there. And obviously Jesus is just coming back from an injury, so he's getting back into it. He obviously played Wednesday in school, but it wasn't like that on Wednesday as it was today. So we need to change something.
The guy's minutes are always a worry, aren't they? Because he looked sharp on Wednesday, and he looked sharp first half. And second half, maybe he's got a knock and a kick from Adobe. He looked leggy second half. So Wednesday didn't help, but that's the price of fame, isn't it?
Yeah, we've got to get used to playing on Wednesday.
That's where we need to, that's the reality of squad rotation. Maybe Everton, you could have started Nelson ahead of Bukayo. That's where Mikel's going to have to manage the squad now this season. With obviously Rice going off at half time, Partey's injured, all of a sudden they're in the physical ascendancy in the middle of the park. Not skill, but physical, and that's where we lost it today. And they were just able to bully us, and Martin was just anonymous up front today. But again, we didn't lose.
Yeah, we didn't lose. So
we'll just have to look for next, couple of weeks, rest. I think Brentford Wednesday, got to rotate the squad Wednesday. Cannot be playing those players. Got to keep them fresh for next Sunday.
Yeah, so you think we shouldn't take that competition too seriously and just look to rotate?
I want us to take it seriously, but we're not Tottenham. We're not going for 2 competitions. We're going for 4, and we can win all 4.
Yeah.
And we got the squad to beat a Brentford. With a Nelson, El Neni playing, etc. We've got the players, but we can't be. We've got to be smart now, and can't rely on the core of untouchables, isn't it? What he used to say down the road. We've got to rotate to 65 games this season, maybe. Got to work on that. Got to learn now. So
yeah, for sure. But still early days.
Yeah,
we're having a good start to the season. We're still undefeated. We know Man City are flying. They've won all their games. We're 4 points behind them right now. But just based on how things are looking so far, how do you think our season's going to go?
I think we'll get top 2 again. I'm pretty sure. I'm confident enough we'll get that because the other teams that have been around, like Tottenham, although they were better today, I would say we still look like if we had the fully fit squad, we would have beat them easily. And I think if everyone's fit, we'll easily beat everyone other than maybe City. That's the only one. But I see us beating everyone else really.
I think that, you know, look, the reality is City are the yardstick, the pole that we measure ourselves against, and they're proving at the moment, you know, 5-6 unbeat, you know, won every game. But we're today shows, even when we're not 100%, we're still good enough to not lose to Tottenham, and we've not been as free flowing, but I think that's because teams now are going to look at us and treat us differently to last season, and yet we're still winning, we're still getting across the line, you know. And I think we'll be thereabouts, definitely in the league, and then in the Champions League, etc. I think we've got a good shout. Bar City, there's nobody in Europe that scares me. Having seen them, you know, Madrid rely on Bellingham, don't they? And that's it. And I think they suit our style of football. I think he said, wasn't it? Mikel said when he came here and he's talking to players, I'm going to win the Champions League. Maybe.
Yeah.
You never know. Yeah, what's today's date? 24th September. Yeah. There you go. You heard it first. Thank you, young man.